ISUPK.
Teach you this truth about the Bible and who you are as a people. The problem is that you running around in America with an identity that doesn't even closely resemble your culture. You see what I'm saying? You running around in America loving your enemy. Today we're gonna bring out who your enemy is and why you should not join your enemy. Your enemy is not far and wide. He's very close to you. He's at your workplace. He's at your public schools. He's in your colleges. He's in corporate America. Listen, go into your neighborhood and look at the businesses in your neighborhood and let me know if your people own those businesses or do the other nations own those businesses. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. In war, when it comes to war, the first thing they teach you is to never trust your enemy. Never trust your enemy. And at the same time, when it comes to war, you have to study your enemy. You gotta study your enemy. You gotta understand that he can be very deceptive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that he can creep in like a snake. You know what I'm saying? And when you see it, listen, when you see a snake coming at you, what, are you just gonna sit and stand there and pet the snake? You know what I'm saying? When you see a lion coming at you, you just gonna stand there and sing Kumbaya with the lion? You know what I'm saying? Does an antelope and a lion get along? They don't get along. You know what I'm saying? You the Lord's chosen people. I want you to come up here. I want you to look at this sign right here. You know what I'm saying? We giving you a fair warning. You know what I'm saying? We letting you know that your enemy is one. Let me tell you something. Your enemy is the type to smile in your face and stab you in your back. Right, you know what I'm saying? You think because he gave you gifts, you know what I'm saying? You think that he's one with you. You think that you can get along with someone that gives you gifts. That's how they lure you in. Halloween just came by, right? You teach your child not to be talk to strangers, right? Next thing you know, you let a bunch of children walk around at night collecting candies from strangers. Well, as grown men, you're doing the same thing. You're doing that with the white man. The white man's giving you a treat, and you going in there thinking he's all lovable, he's trustful, he's trustworthy. The white man is a thief, a liar, and a murderer. And here's what it is. He has a thirst for blood. You know what I'm saying? His thirst is for these people on this side right here. He finds pleasure in killing these people right here. He finds pleasure in putting abortion clinics in your neighborhood. He finds pleasure in putting drugs in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that you so blinded by it because of the gifts he's given you. Because he allowed you to have, because he gave you Section 8. Because he gave you food stamps. Because he gave you a little gift, he gave you some crumbs, you think he's your friend. But this man right here, historically, he's the biggest murderer in history. There's no man on the earth that's murdered more people than the white man. You know what I'm saying? That's his forte. That's how he moves. He moves just like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's here. Listen, when you read Genesis 10, right, it talks about the Tower of Babel, right? And I'm gonna tell you something about that. When you look at America, the white man is trying to put everybody under one umbrella because he's the one ruling the earth. He's trying to put everybody under one umbrella. He got the Chinese, right, and the Japanese. Think about it like this, right? The Chinese and the Japanese used to wear traditional clothing. You know what I'm saying? They used to wear their traditional clothing and they used to represent their culture. What are the Chinese and Japanese wearing now? They're wearing business suits. They're dressed up just like the white man because his philosophy is powerful. His approach to conquering is very deceptive. You see what I'm saying? Let's get it. Give me Hosea 8 and 4. We out here to tell you the truth. And you know what? Most y'all gonna hate us because we talking about massa. You know what I'm saying? Most y'all gonna hate us for talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. We gotta talk about the devil himself. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about the deceiver. The one that's deceived us to believing that, listen, to believing in a white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? The one that's deceived us to believe in a damn rock somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You want to find Allah? Go to any backyard, you'll find Allah. Go to any playground, you'll find Allah. He's just a rock. You know what I'm saying? He just telling you kick around. You know what I'm saying? When you tell someone to kick rocks, you tell them to kick Allah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all he is. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we gonna teach you this truth. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna hear it. But when the day of judgment comes, when you gotta stand in front of Christ and them angels, he's gonna ask you, what's up? My boys was on the block spitting this truth to you. You just kept walking by. What are you gonna say to Christ then, knowing that you see all these signs here? You know what I'm saying? We've been flaring on every block in America, letting you know that you're the Lord's chosen people. If we had told, listen, if we had told some stinking heathen, some damn African or some damn Chinese or the white man that he was the Lord's chosen people, he'd be like, yeah, I know that. I know I'm the Lord's chosen people. But we tell a black man, we tell a Hispanic man that you're the Lord's chosen people, that you a prince on this earth, that this earth is gonna be under your rulership, and you're like, nigga, please. You look at us like we got 3 heads. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to tell you this earth is your dominion right here. This earth right here, the Lord prophesied that you guys, our people, will be the running this planet. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna come a day when the white man's gonna beg you for food stamps. There's gonna come a day when the white man's gonna beg you to lower the rent on the housing market. Right. That day's coming soon. But you look at your condition in America, you look at yourself and you think you filth in this place. You know what I'm saying? You look at your parents who grew up as sinners. You look at those around you who grew up as sinners, sinning against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that you can't kick that drug habit. Well, let me tell you something. You come to this school, you're gonna be able to kick that drug habit. You ain't gonna be able to smell weed no more. You know what I'm saying? The thing that you love the most, you ain't gonna be able to smell it no more. And here's what we're trying to tell you to do. We're trying to tell you to separate, man. Because the only way we're gonna fix ourselves, the only way we're gonna fix our women, the only way we're gonna fix our children is by separating from these damn heathens. You know what I'm saying? How is it that the Chinese, they come here, they're the biggest immigrants in America, right? ICE agents ain't kicking down their damn door. Right. You know what I'm saying? They come in here, they band up, they come together, listen, they'll have 10 or 11 of them in a studio apartment, right? Bundled up. Next year, they're opening up businesses. They got nail salons, you know what I'm saying? They own all the bodegas, you know what I'm saying? We know that. You know what I'm saying? You might see Poppy in the bodega, but you don't see a little Chinese man walking in for his rent. You know what I'm saying? If you don't own the building, forget about it. You can have a business, but you need to own that building too. It's all about ownership over here. And the Chinese know what ownership's about. That's why they came to America and they're like, yeah, we need our own city. Go to every country in America, there's a damn Chinatown. You know what I'm saying? Where's Black Town? Where's that Hispanic town? You know what I'm saying? They go to your ghettos and they open up shops in your ghettos. But you go to their hood, you go to their section of the neighborhood, you can't open up a damn shop in there. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and you short them $5, they're gonna pull out a broom and try to beat you with a broomstick. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Chinese are doing right now. You know what I'm saying? They letting you know that you're not my people. But let their people come short $5. You think they're gonna be pulling out some broom? No, they're gonna pull out some noodles and eat with their people. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take care of their people. They don't give a damn about you. These heathens don't give a damn about you. You just a commodity in this place. Let me get Hosea 8 and 4. Now listen to this Bible right here, because this is our book. This book right here is our book. It's a black man's book. No white man could write this damn book. Listen, the way we talk, our lingual, our slang, this is the Bible right here.
That's right.
Read it.
Hosea 8 and 4.
Go ahead.
They have set up kings, but not by me.
They have set up kings, but not by me. Let me tell you something. Your leadership in America, black leadership, your black politicians, and your pork-eating pimp pastors, Let me tell you something. That's not your leadership.
Right.
That's not your king. Those are not your princes. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama, y'all paraded the streets when Barack Obama won.
Right.
But let me tell you something. Barack Obama's a heathen too.
Yeah,
He's a damn stinking African. And y'all know how they get down. They don't rock with you, brother. They don't rock with you, sister. Them Africans don't give a damn about you. When you turn your back, them Africans is talking shit about you. But you got all this African pride. So you got all this African pride. You running around in African attire, and them Africans have nothing to do with you. They're the ones that actually sold you. They sold you to the white man. You know what I'm saying? And the Arabs, how the hell you gonna rock an Arab's religion? You know what I'm saying? Let the Arabs keep Allah. Right. Let the white man keep white Jesus. But we got a king ourselves, man. The king that we need to set up over us is a black man by the name of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
A woolly-haired, wide-nosed Negro. You know what I'm saying? That's who we need. You know what I'm saying? That's who we need as our king. That's who we should set up as our king. Who gave you the right to go vote for a damn white man? Like Hillary Clinton was gonna do something for you. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump, he was good for black people. Donald Trump was perfect for black people. Because finally y'all get to wake up. The white man had to deal with Obama for 8 years. He couldn't wait for that moment to get a KKK member up in the White House so he can show his true nature, so he can show what's really in his heart. What's really in his heart is you going back to Africa. What's really in his heart is taking Mexican children and putting them in concentration camps. You know what I'm saying? Building that wall. You know what I'm saying? Making America great again. Let me ask you a question. Was America great in the 50s? Was America great in the 20s when they were lynching you? Was America great when you was in them damn cotton fields? But you got simple Negroes like Kanye West, a smart cookie, as Trump would call him. You know what I'm saying? Over here, worshiping the white man. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. We look at the white man, we're like a dog, right? That's waiting to get patted on the head. And we wagging our tail in front of the white man. The minute he pats us on the head, damn, we man's best friend. You know what I'm saying? The minute he shows us a little kindness, a little act of love, now he's our savior. Now he's the Messiah himself. Keep reading on that.
They have made princes, and I knew it not.
We made princes and we knew it not. Let me tell you something. Yo Jesse Jacksons, yo Creflo Dollars, and those people that you have elected to be your leaders, those homosexuals, let me tell you something about them. The Lord knew not about that election. That you elected them to be your prince, to be your king, to be your leaders. You know what I'm saying? Us in the ISUBK, this is righteous leadership right here. You know what I'm saying? This is cut raw and dry right here. Being out in these streets, waking up our people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be in some building somewhere, singing and dancing and banging tambourines and singing with women. I feel weird just singing with women, period. You know what I'm saying? I feel real effeminate to be in the same building with a bunch of women in there and I'm singing. You know what I'm saying? That just takes away my masculinity. When I should be rocking these boots, man, you know what I'm saying, ready for war. Rocking this war outfit, ready for war, because in the state of America, we in the state of war. We in the state of emergency as black and Hispanic people. Keep reading.
Of their silver and their gold have made them idols, that they may be cut off.
Let me tell you something. You gonna run around here and you look at the white man's wealth and you feel like I need to be on his side. I need to be in his neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And you look at the conditions that we're in the ghettos of America, and the first thing you say, let me tell you something, the first thing you say is, when I get this bread, when I get this money, I'm leaving the hood. That's the wrong mentality. You know why that's the wrong mentality? Because the minute you decide to go move in the suburbs with Whitey, that neighborhood watch is watching your house. Those committees, some city committees that they have, town meetings, is about you coming into that neighborhood. Because the white man knows, if once one nigga moves in, they all gonna try to move in.
Right.
And they're gonna try to take over. The white man don't like subtle moves like that. He studies you down to the T. He knows that the more separate we are, the more we can prosper in this place. The more we can live, have a heaven-like kingdom in this place. You know what I'm saying? He needs you to stay as slaves. He needs you to keep buying at his businesses. You know what I'm saying? He needs you to come to him for them licenses. You know what I'm saying? He needs you to come to him for approval for anything you do. But the minute you think you're equal to him, he will destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Let me get any more on that? Yeah, let me get Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to trust your enemy, right? You want to trust Muntumbu, thinking Muntumbu is your people. Muntumbu's not your people. Muntumbu came from a hut in Uganda somewhere and then moved to your neighborhood and ended up owning businesses. How the hell he come from a hut and you live in the projects, but he got more businesses in your neighborhood than you do? That don't make no sense. Maybe there's something going on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no conspiracy theorists, nuts. We don't listen to no damn Alex Jones and all that crazy nonsense y'all listen to. But we do take heed to this Bible right here. We do understand that this book was made for us to keep and to follow. You know what I'm saying? This is our instruction right here. Let's read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 10.
Go ahead.
The preacher sought to find out acceptable words, and that which
Let me see, 12 and 14, 12 and 10. You got that?
12 and 10.
All right, now, give me 1 Corinthians 15 and 26. You know what I'm saying? We out here to tell you the truth, man. You're going to hate us for telling you this truth. But this truth is what's going to get you off drugs. This truth is what's going to stop your children from getting molested. You know what I'm saying? This truth, you listen, let me tell you something. We ain't no dummies. The black man's been trying to find a solution, right? And you thought in the 80s, during the crack era, you thought your solution was having more police in your neighborhoods. Now the police is busting your head open, wide open till the white meat come out, right? And now what? What's the solution then? Now the problem is the police. You know what I'm saying? We think that we can figure out a solution without the priests and prophets of the Lord. We've been teaching this truth since 1969. And I don't see a crowd of people out here. If the white man was on this podium, this place would be packed. They would be selling tickets because we can listen to the white man because he's credible because of his money, right? Nah, the white man, every word that comes out of his mouth is deceit. Let me get 1 Corinthians 15 and 26. Go ahead. You think I'm your enemy? Because I tell you to get off them drugs? You think I'm your enemy because I'm trying to be a brother to you? You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you truly love me, you're going to let me know what's up. If you know I'm about to fall into a trap, you can be like, yo, brother, you might want to not want to take that step. You might fall into that trap. We're trying to tell you to get off that trap. We're trying to tell you not to fall into the trap. We're trying to tell you not to be in the trap, trying to sell your brother drugs. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to tell you to get off them damn pole, that damn stripper pole. You know what I'm saying? Quit selling your behind. You know what I'm saying? And what's even worse, what makes me even more sick, is a sister will do anything to get this money. She's willing to give her behind to a white man. She's willing to give her behind to a Chinese man. That's how destroyed we are in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we raising kids. Now you got a bunch of sinners raising kids. How do you think they're gonna be? You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna start the cycle all over again. I'm not here to kick you down. I'm here to lift you up, black man. I'm telling you this is our book. I'm telling you this world is ours for the taking. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that Jesus Christ was a black man. If I had said Jesus Christ was a Chinese man, all the Chinese people would be out here right now. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a million-man Chinese march right now. And they would be paraded knowing that their Messiah is Chinese. But Christ is not Chinese. Christ is not African. Christ is not a white man. Christ is an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Christ is an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Y'all better take heed, man. We've been bringing out this sign for over 50 years. And you still ask yourself who you are. You still claiming to be African American. You still claiming to be of another nation. You know what I'm saying? Give me that real quick.
The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death.
No, give me Salaki, 15 and 26. Salaki, give me 15 and 26. Is that it?
1 Corinthians 15 and 26.
Yeah, give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 16. You know what I'm saying? The white man has sweet words, man. He has sweet words, man. He wants you to join his system. He wants you to join his realm, but to be under him, not to be equal to him. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to go out there and live the life of an animal. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to parade around on Halloween with a diaper on and act like a fool. He wants you to disobey the Most High. Because the more you stray away from this right here, hold up that book. The more you stray away from this book, the closer you are to death. Because everything that comes out of his mouth, if you take heed to the white man's lip service, it's going to lead to death. Go ahead. Ecclesiastic cuss. Give me that part. You know what I'm saying? It's going to lead to death. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the son of perdition. You know what I'm saying? He is the one that is going. He's the reason why there's a tombstone on your family's grave. You know what I'm saying? He's the one. You know what I'm saying? He's the one to blame because he's deceived us. You know what I'm saying? He's made us simple in this place. He's made us. He studied our lust for years and knows what it takes for us to worship him. He knows it. He knows to hire our black leaders who are going to give you away for $1. He knows to go after the leadership in Israel. But here's what. There's a new wave of leadership in this place. There's a new wave of leadership in America. It's on every corner. And when you see ISUPK, and when you see these men and priests and prophets on your corner, just understand that the Lord has positioned them to be your leaders. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has positioned them to fix the black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk politics? Let's talk this Bible right here. All the politics is in this Bible, this book right here. Go ahead.
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
Listen, the white man speaks sweetly with his lips. You would have thought honeycomb was on his lips. You would have thought butter was coming out of his lips. How sweetly he speaks. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
But in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
The white man imagines in his heart what he really imagines as he's smiling in your face and he's telling you that, you know, we're gonna put more funding in black schools and we're gonna go into the black neighborhoods and we're gonna help those people. The whole time he's imagining how to throw you in a pit. You know what I'm saying? He's imagining how to put drugs in your neighborhood and how to profit off that. Let me tell you something. Y'all worried about the damn Mexican cartels and them bringing drugs in America. You should worry about the U.S. government bringing drugs in America. You should worry about the CIA and the DEA bringing drugs in this place because they're the biggest cartels in the world. You know what I'm saying? They go to Nicaragua, they go to Cuba, and they go to Colombia, and they're doing all kinds of businesses. But then they're locking you up by the millions for selling a dime bag, for selling a piece of rock. You got to do 5-7 years. You got to do 15 to life.
I'm not letting nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.